would say if he were a poet. To the innocent bystander that had to witness the tin car pile up and sift through the wreckage to find an inch of positivity, on behalf of my fellow poets, I apologize. I know most of us poets can be parades of scars and battle wounds, serenading banshees, howling at the wind of abusive love and past dark paths, but please, allow me to apologize, because we are all misguided hurricanes hurling tears at the first open umbrella that can relate. Poetry is not synonymous with pain. Yes, it has always been a way of us sharing our stories, but every book in the library doesn't need to be a melodrama, murder mystery, political commentary, or journaling of every bad habit and shortcoming traced back to childhood. Don't get me wrong. Pain can make us stronger. Vulnerability is a faithful muse that manages to transform sins into lullabies, but what if our lives only manifested the things that we wrote about in poems? How many of us would be syndicated episodes of heartbreak and injustice, rape, drugs, violence, abuse? How many of us would just be pain in different outfits? To the audience that doesn't think it's poetry unless it makes you cry, feel uncomfortable, or want to slit your wrists in solidarity, fuck you. Some of us are actually happy. Have good days too. I mean, half of us could probably be stand-up comedians. But this shit ain't entertaining unless every punchline is drizzled with a little bit of weakness and metaphor. So, allow me to apologize. Because victory is just as entertaining as defeat on a microphone. And how good would it be if you saw an army of victims marching into battle, but there are no soldiers to defeat the demons that we put on display? See, blessings fill hearts just as fast as curses and triumphs. So take a minute. Audience, be honest with me. We slang blood and bruised egos and label them honest poems. So cheer me on. Go in, poet. Dig deep. Unearth the darkest parts of you so we don't have to look at our own problems, please. We're dying to know how they died, how she left you and she's never coming back, how you can't love or look at clouds ever the same. Please spare us the dry details of your promotion, how you have parents that were married and never missed a game. Nobody gives a fuck if you got a puppy or passed your test. Fuck that. Show us some tears. I'm sorry. Is my happy too loud for you? My confidence wasn't poetic enough, was it? My bad. This wasn't an apology after all, because nothing was wrong in the first place.